When people conclude what the real values are in life and come to understand what truly matters, it is human relationships. And there is nothing more beautiful in life than a man and a woman who've lived with one another, who love each other unconditionally, and know what a partnered life entails. This is certainly how Vicky and Sunil feel about one another. I ask you now, on what is one of the most glorious days, the third day in September in the year 2019, if both of you agree to love and support each other now and forevermore, please say, we do.
We do.
We have come together for the marriage of Vicky and Sunil. And marriage for you is a commitment to love one another for the rest of your lives, to help and comfort one another in prosperity and adversity. I know that you do not enter into this union lightly or unadvisedly, but you enter into it reverently and deliberately. And here we are, what a backdrop New York City is. Incredibly enough, this is the first time you've ever been here, but it is one of the most romantic places on earth. You came here on your own terms because you're a couple who like to do things your own way. You're not interested in a big wedding, but you're focused on what truly matters, and that is each other, and that is truly beautiful. Marriage is many things to many people. For the two of you, I hope it's first and foremost an ongoing project, something to be worked on continuously. And this ceremony is the laying of a cornerstone. I know you're here today to make your hopes for a happy life together public and concrete. And you'll always appeal to your family and friends back in Doncaster to help you along the way. And at that, speaking of your family and friends, why don't we take a moment to send our love and our light to everyone who isn't with us, who I know is proud of you, proud that you're marrying Sunil, you're spending the rest of your life and choosing to spend each other's lives, but are also proud of the fact that you decided to come here and do this independently. And as I said, New York City has 8 million stories that it tells every day. And the best thing about this story that you're telling today is that it has a happy ending. Today you're surrounded by old and new buildings, by skyscrapers and once humble brownstones. May your marriage last as long as the Chrysler and the Empire State Building put together. Your goals are simple. Keep taking care of one another. I know you met the old-fashioned way on the internet. Always care for each other, and hopefully one day be a sweet old couple that you'd see shuffling together in a park just like this, holding hands. Together you make a great team. Give each other endless confidence and support. You find the same things funny, but best of all, you've taught each other that above all, life is meant to be fun. So whether it be trying out new restaurants together, or simply sitting at home, celebrating the sweetness of doing nothing at all together, may the two of you sit, eat, and drink and laugh at the same table for many years to come. I know that being with Sunil's uplifting, and he brings out the best in you, and you bring out the best in him. You motivate each other to live life to the fullest. You are most certainly a wonderful match made right here on Earth and in New York City. Before this moment, you've been so many things to one another. You've learned a lot from each other. In just a few moments, you are going to say your vows. They'll take you across a threshold of life, and things will never be the same again. For after these vows, you'll say, this is my husband, this is my wife. Stand here, looking at one another on this one of the most important days of your life. I'd like you to take a deep breath, as this is the moment you're now going to promise to stay together for all time. And if you feel good, I have a very important question to ask. The sound of them is soon gone because words are fleeting. That is why the wedding rings become the enduring symbol of the promises which have been made before us. And you can repeat after me. Vicky, please take this ring and wear it every day. Vicky,
take this ring and wear it every day.
To remind you of this moment.
To remind you of this moment.
And how much I love you. Sunil, thank you for my ring.
Thank you for my ring.
Please take this ring and wear it every day
Please take this ring and wear it every day
to remind you of this moment
to remind you of this moment
and how much I love you.
and how much I love you.
You've been a couple for 3 years. You've been talking about the future. You've been dreaming of things to come. Today is just another step on the journey that you're making with one another. There's an old legend that describes a couple as bound at birth by an invisible red thread. That marriage was their destiny, and each year when they were getting towards and closer to one another, that thread would get smaller and smaller, which is where we get the proverb of tying the knot. And I know this is certainly how Vicky and Sunil feel about one another today. You've become an integral part of each other's lives, and today officially you become part of one another's families. So on behalf of all your loved ones who couldn't be here with you today, I'd like to mention all of the things that I know that they wish for you. They wish for you a love that's powerful and rich and deep enough to inspire others. They wish for you a home, a sanctuary for the two of you, a place that reflects your kindness and your honesty and your integrity. And I wish for you a continued adventurous life, a life which means let's get married in New York. Why not? We've never been there. And I do hope that you return here in 5-10 years to this very spot. This is your spot now.
Yeah.
You can always come back here, bring a picnic, and remember what indeed is one of the most magnificent days in your lives. I'm glad you're holding hands. The hand which you now offer to one another is an extension of you. Cherish that touch. You're touching another life. Be sensitive to its pulse and to its rhythm. Try to understand it and respect it as you do your own. Sunil, these are the hands of your wife, holding yours on your wedding day. My name is Bettina Yanna. I was made in Greece, but I was assembled in Australia. I'm a direct import to the United States. I'm a proud American citizen who is duly authorized to solemnize your marriage according to the laws of this, the greatest state in all the USA, New York. But before I do, Vicky and Sunil, I am bound to remind you both publicly of the solemn, the serious, and the binding nature of the relationship you are about to enter into. This marriage is entered into with the desire, the hope, and the firm intent it lasts forever. So by the power vested in me, I may now pronounce you husband and wife. Vicky, now you may kiss your groom.
Congratulations!